Hello everyone, welcome to Tungada online classes. Let's have next problem. That is 93. Question number 93. A line perpendicular to the line segment joining the points 1, 0 and 2, 3 divides it in the ratio of 1:n. Then equation of the line is a line perpendicular to line joining these 2 points and it divides it in the ratio of 1:n, right? One comma 0 and 2 comma 3, right? Our required line perpendicular to line joining these 2 points, let me take it as AB. Our required line perpendicular to line joining AB and it divides it in the ratio of 1:n. This is our required line. It is perpendicular and it divides it in the ratio of 1:n. First find coordinates of D. Take this point as D. Before that, tell me what is slope of our required line. Means take it as CD. Then it is not, if you take this as CD, then this point is taken as some m, right? Now slope of CD, slope of CD is equal to -1 divided by slope of AB. Slope of CD is equal to -1 divided by slope of CD. Why? Because given two lines are perpendicular to each other. So -1 divided by slope of AB. What is AB slope? That is 3 minus 0 divided by, means y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That is 2 minus 1. That's equal to -1 divided by 3. Slope of CD line is -1 divided by 3. For finding equation of CD line, we need one point and its slope. Tell me what are the coordinates of M? Coordinates of M by using section formula. M is to N form. M x2, that is 2. N y1 0. M x2 plus n y1 is n only, right? N into x1, x1 value 1 divided by 1 plus n. Then m y2, that is 3, plus n y1 0 divided by 1 plus n. That's equal to m coordinates 2 plus n divided by 1 plus n, comma 3 divided by 1 plus n, right? After getting point and slope, just use slope and formula. Its slope is -1 divided by 3 and point, just use slope and formula. Then required equation is y minus, equation of CD line is y minus y1 is equal to, that is y minus 3 divided by 1 plus n is equal to -1 divided by 3 into x minus x1, that is x minus 2 plus n divided by 1 plus n, right? Just taking LCM, 1 plus n into y minus 3 whole thing divided by 1 plus n, that's equal to -1 divided by 3 into 1 plus n into x minus of 2 plus n whole thing divided by 1 plus n, right? Just taking LCM on both the sides. After that, denominator 1 plus n get cancelled. Then cross multiplication, just 3 cross multiplication, 3 into 1 plus n into y minus 3 into 3, it will be minus 9, that's equal to minus of 1 plus n into x, minus into minus plus 2 plus n. Just rearrangement, 1 plus n into x plus 3 into 1 plus n into y, send this 9 into RHS, then it will be n plus 11. This is our required answer. 1 plus n into x plus 3 into 1 plus n into y is equal to n plus 11. That is second option. This is equation of our required line, right? Next question. The equation of the line passing through the point 2 comma 2, cutting off intercepts on the axis whose sum is 9. Then what is its equation, right? Our required line intersects the coordinate axis and passes through the point 2 comma 2. Our required line passing through the point 2 comma 2, right? Passes through the point 2 comma 2 and sum of the intercepts on the coordinate axis is 9. One of the condition is x intercept plus y intercept is equal to 9. From this we can write b is equal to 9 minus a. Take this as equation number 1. And equation is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. Is equal to 1. Take this as 2 and it passes through the point. Equation number 2 means our required line passes through the point 2 comma 2. 2 passes through 2 comma 2 means 2 divided by a plus 2 divided by b is equal to 1, means taking LCM 2b plus 2a, that's equal to a into b. After that 2 into 9 minus a plus 2a, that's equal to a into 9 minus a. It is because of equation number 1. From equation number 1 just replace b value, right? After that usual simplification, 18 minus 2a plus 2a, that's equal to 9a minus a square plus 2a minus 2a get cancelled, just rearrangement, a square minus 9a plus 18 equal to 0. Just solve this quadratic equation. Solve this quadratic equation, then you get product of two numbers should be 18 and their sum should be equal to minus 9. Those numbers 18, 6 and 3 means a minus 6 into a minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 minus 6. If you multiply these two, clearly you get plus 18. If you add these two, minus 9, that's equal to 0, means a equal to 6 or a equal to 3. There are two possibilities, right? We need equations. There are two cases. Case 1, a equal to 6 means what is b value? B equal to 3. Just look at equation number 1. Once a value is 6, then what is b value? 3. Then what is equation? X divided by 6 plus y divided by 3 is equal to 1. Then taking LCM, x plus 2y is equal to 6 or x plus 2y minus 6 equal to 0. Second case, case 2, if a equal to 3, then b value 6, means x divided by 3 plus y divided by 6 equal to 1. After taking LCM, it will be 2x plus y minus 6 equal to 0. Now look at the options. X plus 2y minus 6 equal to 0. Then check whether this equation is given in the options or not. 2x plus y minus 6. 2x term is not there, means this option is not possible. They may give this option or this one, right? Both are possible. You need to solve both the equations. In this case, clearly x plus 2y minus 6 equal to 0 they have given, first case. Hence, first option is the correct answer. Next question. Next question is, that is question number 97. The perpendicular from the origin to the line meet at the point minus 2 comma 9, then equation of the line is. Equation, the perpendicular from origin to a line meet it at the point minus 2 comma 9, then the equation of the line is. In this case, what is the situation? First just figure out it. Origin to our required line meet the point minus 2 comma 9. Just consider a 2D plane, right? This is our 2D plane. Minus 2, 9, x minus 2 means this is our required point, 2 comma 9. Origin to the line meets this line, our required line is like this. Zero comma 0. The perpendicular from origin to the line. Perpendicular is drawn from origin to the line, and that perpendicular meet the line at minus 2 comma 9. Then what is equation of line L? It is origin O and this point is taken as P. In this case, we need equation of L, not equation of OP, right? Find the equation of the line. The perpendicular drawn from origin to the line meet the point at minus 2 comma 9. In this case, we need to find equation of line L, right? Tell me what is slope of L. Clearly they have given OP is perpendicular to L, means slope of L is equal to minus 1 divided by slope of OP. Tell me what is slope of OP line? Negative reciprocal of slope of OP. OP means 9 minus 0 divided by minus 2 minus 0. Just use 2-point formula. Then slope of line L is equal to, slope of L is equal to, and taking LCM it will be 2 divided by 9, right? Negative sign will be get cancelled, denominator becomes in the numerator, that is 2 divided by 9. Now slope M is equal to 2 divided by 9 and one of the point on L is given. Just use slope point formula, that is required equation is y minus y1 is equal to m. What is m? M is 2 divided by 9 to x minus x1, minus of minus it will be plus. Then just cross multiplication. On cross multiplication it will be 9y minus 81 is equal to, just cross multiplication, 2x plus 4. After that, just rearrangement. Send it to RHS. Then 2x minus 9y. This minus 81 becomes plus 81. Plus 81 plus 4 means plus 85. That's equal to 0. Send these two terms into RHS. Then required equation is 2x minus 9y plus 85 equal to 0. 2x minus 9y plus 85 equal to 0 is our required equation. That is third option. Right? Next question, question number 99. If P of A comma B is the midpoint of the line segment between the axes, then equation of the line is, our midpoint of our required line is P. Midpoint of our required line is P. Then what is equation of the line? Our required line is between the axis. Line segment between the axis means it is clearly intersect both x-axis and y-axis. And point P is midpoint of our required line, that is A comma B. Already small a and small b are used up. So take x-intercept as h and y-intercept as some k, because already small a and small b are used up, notations are used up. So just take other notations other than small a and small b. Why? Because already small a and small b notations are used up. Then can you tell me, P is midpoint, P of A comma B is equal to, what is formula? H by 2 plus K by 2, just by using midpoint formula. Clearly P is midpoint of AB. Then what is H value? Just equating corresponding elements. H is equal to 2A and K is equal to 2B. Then what is equation? Required equation is x divided by, in this case what is x-intercept? X-intercept is 2A. So x divided by 2A plus y divided by 2B is equal to 1. Or x divided by A plus y divided by B is equal to 2 in this case. In this situation, equation of the line is x by A plus y by B equal to 2. That is first option. When P of A comma B is midpoint of AB, then only equation is like this. Right? X by A plus y by B equal to 2. This is our required equation. That is first option. Next, question number 104. Next, question number 104. The normal form of this line is, already you know how to reduce given equation into normal form, right? That is root 3 into x plus y minus 8 equal to 0. It is equation of the line. We should reduce this equation into normal form. Normal form means in the form of x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p. Right? For that, first constant term send it to RHS. Then it will be root 3x plus y, that's equal to 8. After that, dividing each term by square root of coefficient of x whole square plus coefficient of y whole square, that's equal to 2. Means root 3x divided by 2 plus y divided by 2 is equal to 4, because dividing with 2. Then root 3 divided by 2 into x plus 1 divided by 2 into y is equal to 4. Write root 3 by 2 in terms of cos angle and 1 by 2 in terms of some sin angle. In place of root 3 by 2, we should write some cos angle. Instead of 1 by 2, we should write some sin angle. means cos 30 degree into x plus instead of 1 by 2 I will write sin 30 degree, both are one and the same, that's equal to 4. Clearly this is our normal form. Normal form of the given equation is x cos 30 plus y sin 30 equal to 4. That is first option itself, right? X cos 30 plus y sin 30 equal to 4 is normal form of the given equation. That is first option. Next question, slope intercept form. That is question number 111. Slope intercept form of x plus 7y equal to 0. Slope intercept form means it should be in the form of y equal to mx plus c, right? So 7y is equal to minus x, y is equal to minus x divided by 7 plus some 0. It should be in the form of y equal to mx plus c. In this case c value is 0. Y is equal to minus x divided by 7 plus 0, that is fourth option is the correct answer. Slope intercept form means y equal to mx plus c. Reduce this equation in the form of y equal to mx plus c, that is y is equal to minus 1 by 7 into x plus 0. Next question. Next question, that is 114. Intercept form means reduce this equation into intercept form. What they have given? 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Reduce this equation into intercept form. Intercept form means in the form of x by a plus y by b equal to 1. For that what we do? 3x plus 2y send constant term into RHS. After that make RHS expression as 1. For that dividing with 12. 3x divided by 12 plus 2y divided by 12 is equal to 1. After that it will be x divided by 4 plus y divided by 6 equal to 1. This is our intercept form. Intercept form of the given equation is x by 4 plus y by 6 equal to 1. That is first option, right? Next question, the point on the x-axis next question, that is 121. The point on the x-axis whose distance from the line x by 3 plus y by 4 equal to 1 are 4 units. Means distance between any one of the point on the x-axis and this line is 4 units, right? Distance between point and line means our required point is on the x-axis. Means let x comma 0 be the point on x-axis. Means distance between this point and this line they have given 4 units, and write x by 3 plus y divided by 4 minus 1 equal to 0. Just use distance between point and line formula. Modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by square root of a square plus b square. Or else write this equation in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Then you get 4x plus 3y minus 12 equal to 0. Now distance between point and line is given. This point is x1 y1, right? And this is line ax plus by plus c. Modulus of a value 4, x1 value x plus b y1 value 0. This is x1 y1 minus 12 divided by square root of a square plus b square that is 16 plus 9. Then 4 is equal to modulus of 4x minus 12 divided by 5. Then modulus of 4x minus 12 is equal to 20. Modulus sign means both the values are possible, right? That is 4x minus 12 is equal to minus 20, it is one of the possibility, or 4x minus 12 is equal to plus 20. There are two possibilities. 4x equal to minus 8, then x equal to minus 2. Other possibility, 4x equal to 32, send it to RHS, then x equal to 8. Means our required points are x comma 0 means minus 2 comma 0 or 8 comma 0. There are two possibilities, minus 2 comma 0 or 8 comma 0. In the given option only one point they have given, that is minus 2 comma 0, that is second option. They may give 8 comma 0 also instead of minus 2 comma 0. There are 2 points. There are 2 points on the x-axis which are at a distance 4 units from this line. There are 2 points, right? Let us take x comma 0 be the point on the x-axis, and distance between this point and this line is given, that is 4 units. Just simplification, because of modulus sign consider both the values plus as well as minus. On simplification you get minus 2 comma 0 and 8 comma 0, but in the given option minus 2 comma 0 is given. Minus 2 comma 0 is the correct answer. Next, 123. Next question, distance between parallel lines. Just write these two lines in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So just rewrite it, lx plus ly plus p equal to 0. Then line 2 is lx plus ly minus r equal to 0. Clearly these two lines are parallel. In this case a value L, B value is also L, and C1 is equal to P and C2 is equal to minus R. Distance between two parallel lines is modulus of C2 minus C1 divided by square root of A square plus B square, right? That's equal to modulus of C2 minus R minus C1 P divided by square root of A square plus B square, that is L square plus L square. Modulus of minus R minus means we can write P plus R only, because modulus of minus 2 is nothing but modulus of plus 2. Here taking negative sign common means modulus of P plus R divided by square root of 2L square, that's equal to modulus of P plus R divided by root 2 into L. R we don't know what is L, that is P plus R divided by L 1 by root 2, that is third option. Or else just rewrite it, modulus 1 divided by root 2 into P plus R divided by L, that is third option. Distance between these two parallel lines is modulus of P plus R divided by L into 1 by root 2. Angle between these two lines, line 1 is root 3x plus y is equal to 1, and line 2 x plus root 3y is equal to 1. For finding angle between two lines we need their slopes, right? Write their slopes. Slope of line 1 is minus root 3, It is like ax plus by plus c equal to 0 minus a by b is the slope. So minus root 3 divided by 1. Then slope of line 2 is m2 minus 1 divided by root 3. After getting their slopes, just use tan theta formula. Angle between two lines formula. Tan theta is equal to modulus of angle between two lines formula, modulus of m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. m1 and m2 are slopes. That's equal to what is m2 minus 1 by root 3 minus what is m1 minus into minus plus root 3 divided by m1 into m2, that is 1 plus minus root 3 into minus 1 by root 3 m1 into m2, that's equal to taking LCM minus 1 plus 3 divided by root 3, denominator root 3 get cancelled, negative sign, minus into minus plus, so we will get 2, that's equal to modulus of 2 divided by root 3 divided by 2, nothing is given means 1, that's equal to modulus of 1 by root 3 means tan theta is equal to plus 1 by root 3 or tan theta is equal to minus 1 by root 3. Theta is equal to pi by 6 or theta is equal to minus 1 by root 3 means second quadrant angle, that is pi minus pi by 6, 5 pi by 6. Pi by 6 means 30 degree. Theta equal to 30 degree or 150 degree. Theta is equal to 150 degree. Check which option is given, means which value is given. 30 degree, clearly 30 degree they have given. They may give 150 degree also, because there exist two angles between two lines. In this case, angle between these two lines is 30 degree. In the given option, 30 degree is given, right? Just use angle between two lines formula and simplification, that's all. Next, look at next question. That is 128. Two lines passing through the point 2, 3 intersect each other at an angle 60 degree. If slope of line is 2, find the equation of other line. I will read once again. Two lines passes through this point. Two lines passing through this point intersect each other at an angle 60 degree. If slope of one line is 2, then find the equation of other line. Just figure out the situation. Clearly these two lines meet at this point 2, 3. Suppose this is line 1 and this is line 2 and intersect an angle 60 degree, I think, yes. Angle between them is, angle between two lines is 60 degree and both the lines passes through the point 2, 3. Then find the slope. Slope of one line is, means m1, slope of line 1 they have given 2. Then find this equation of other line, means we need to find equation of L2. For finding equation of L2 we need its slope. One point they have given, just find slope of line 2, that is m2. Angle between two formula, angle between two lines formula, that is modulus of m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2, tan 60 degree, right? Angle between them, modulus of m2 is unknown, m2 minus 2 divided by 1 plus 2m2, that's equal to tan 60 is root 3, that's equal to m2 minus 2 divided by modulus sign divided by 1 plus 2 m2. Then there are two possibilities, root 3 equal to m2 minus 2 divided by 1 plus 2 m2, or other possibility m2 minus 2 divided by 1 plus 2 m2 is equal to minus root 3, right? Just simplify. Slope of other line, we need to find slope of line 2. Just cross multiplication, that is root 3 2 root 3 into m2, that's equal to m2 minus 2. Then just simplification. Next, root 3 plus 2 root 3 into m2 is equal to just cross multiplication, right? Root 3 plus 2 root 3 into 2 root 3 into m2 is equal to m2 minus 2. Then just rearrangement, send it to RHS, take this into LHS, then it will be root 3 plus 2 is equal to m2 into 1 minus 2 root 3, that's equal to m2 is equal to minus root 3 plus 2 divided by 2 root 3 minus 1. Here 1 minus 2 root 3 is there, I will write minus of 2 root 3 minus 1. Slope of other line, if you simplify this one, then you get m2 minus 2 is equal to minus root 3 minus 2 root 3 into m2, right? Then just rearrangement, take this into, that is m2 plus 2 root 3 into m2, that's equal to, send it to RHS, then 2 minus root 3, taking m2 common, m2 is equal to 2 minus root 3 divided by 1 plus 2 root 3. Slope of other line is minus of root 3 plus 2 divided by 2 root 3 minus 1 or 2 minus root 3 divided by 1 plus 2 root 3. Slope of other line is, there are two slopes. Just write the equation by using slope and point formula. Just use slope and formula. Slope and point. First write slope and point formula. After that also slope and point. One of the equation is fourth option. Just use slope and formula after getting slope of other line. Find this equation of other line, means equation of L2. Equation of L2 is fourth option. Just use slope and formula. After getting slope, use slope and formula and simplify, you get fourth option, right? Next question, the equation of the right bisector of the line segment joining these 2 points. Right bisector of line joining these 2 points, right hand bisector, 3, 4 and minus 1, 2. Our required line is right hand bisector. Right means perpendicular bisector. Tell me what are the coordinates of this point. Clearly m is midpoint of these 2 points. Why? Because right bisector means 1 comma x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2, that is 4 plus 2 is 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then tell me what is slope of required line L. Slope of L is equal to, by using slope of given line, slope of this line, negative reciprocal of slope of given line, that's equal to 2 minus 4 divided by minus 1 minus 3, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x. That's equal to, on taking LCM, minus 1 divided by minus 1 divided by minus 2 divided by minus 4, denominator minus 2. This negative sign get cancelled, remains with one negative sign. 2 1s are 2 2s are, denominator of denominator becomes in the numerator. Slope of L is 2, slope and point. Then equation is y minus, this is x1 y1, y minus 3 is equal to minus 2 into x minus x1. Then y minus 3 is equal to minus 2x minus into minus plus 2. Then just rearrangement, it will be 2x plus y minus 5 equal to 0, or 2x plus y is equal to 5. That is first option itself. Equation of right bisector of line joining these 2 points is clearly first option, right? Next question, put of the perpendicular. For finding put of the perpendicular, you have one shortcut formula. Put of the perpendicular. If alpha comma beta is the put of the perpendicular drawn from point to the line, then you have one shortcut formula for put of the perpendicular. What is that shortcut formula? If alpha comma beta is the put of the perpendicular drawn from x1 comma y1 to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then condition is alpha minus x1 divided by a equal to beta minus y1 divided by b equal to minus of a x1 plus by1 plus c divided by a square plus b square. You have one shortcut formula. Suppose it is shortcut formula. Suppose alpha comma beta be the put of the perpendicular drawn from the point x1 comma y1 alpha comma beta to the line ax plus by plus c. Put of the perpendicular drawn from this point x1 comma y1 to this line is, then condition is alpha minus x1 divided by a is equal to beta minus y1 divided by b is equal to minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by a square plus b square. This is shortcut formula for finding put of the perpendicular. In this case, what is alpha comma beta? The coordinates of the put of the perpendicular drawn from the point minus 1 comma minus 3 means x1 comma y1 is minus 1 comma 3. This point is x1 y1 and this is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Just replace. In this case, alpha and beta are unknown values. What is x1? Minus 1 divided by what is a? Coefficient of x is a, that is 3. That's equal to beta minus what is y1, that is 3 divided by minus 4 coefficient of y, that's equal to minus of, put this point in given line, that is ax1 plus by1 plus c. Then 3 into minus 1 minus 4 into 3 minus 16 divided by a square plus b square. What is a square plus b square? That is 3 square plus 4 square. It will be 25, right? Then alpha plus 1 divided by 3 is equal to beta minus 3 divided by minus 4 is equal to, just simplification, it is minus 12 minus 3 minus 12 minus 3, that is minus 15 means minus 31. This is minus 3 minus 12 is minus 15 minus 16 minus 31, minus into minus plus, 31 divided by 25. Then it is like x equal to y equal to some value, implies alpha plus 1 divided by 3 is equal to 31 divided by 25 and beta minus 3 divided by minus 4 is equal to 31 divided by 25. That's equal to, just simplification, cross multiplication, alpha is equal to, or alpha plus 1 is equal to 31 divided by 25 into 3 and beta is equal to not beta minus 3 is equal to 31 divided by 25 into minus 4. Just simplify these two, then you get alpha and beta value. In this case alpha and beta are the put of the perpendicular. On simplification you get 68 divided by 25 comma minus 49 divided by 29. Just simplify these two, then you get alpha and beta values, right? That is first option. On simplification, put of the perpendicular is 68 divided by 25 comma minus 49 divided by 25. That is first option. Next question. Next question. Directly it will be p square plus 4q square equal to k square, as it is textbook problem. Distance between this line and origin is p and distance between this line and origin is q. Then p square plus 4q square is equal to k square. Just solve this one, right? Next one, 134. If P is the length of the perpendicular from origin to the line whose intercepts on the axis are A and B, then 1 by A square plus 1 by B square equal to. P is distance between line and origin. Whose intercepts they have given, means clearly equation of the line is x by A plus y by B equal to 1 or else minus 1 equal to 0. Then find the distance between origin and line, perpendicular distance. This is origin and this is line. This length they have given P. P is equal to distance between line and point, perpendicular distance between line and point. D is equal to modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by square root of a square plus b square. Now in this case d value they have given, P is equal to distance between point and line. Here origin itself is point, 0 comma 0 is x1 comma y1, right? Then in this case what is a value? Coefficient of x, that is 1 divided by a into 0 plus 1 divided by b into 0 minus 1 divided by square root of 1 divided by a whole square plus 1 divided by b whole square. That's equal to P equal to modulus of minus 1 divided by square root of 1 by a square, or else taking LCM. a square plus b square divided by a square into b square, just taking LCM, implies, then squaring on both the sides, p square is equal to 1 divided by a square plus b square divided by a square b square. Then it will be, or else simply it will be 1 by a square plus 1 by b square, no need to simplify, right. P is equal to modulus of minus 1 divided by square root of 1 by a square plus 1 by b square, right. After that, just squaring on both the sides, because options are in the form of p square, so squaring on both the sides, p square is equal to 1 divided by 1 by a square plus 1 divided by b square, but we need 1 by a square plus 1 by b square, so just taking reciprocal, on taking reciprocal it will be 1 by p square is equal to 1 by a square plus 1 by b square, just taking reciprocal, means 1 by a square plus 1 by b square is 1 by p square, that is second option is the correct answer. With this problem we have successfully completed level 1. In the next class we will discuss level 2 problems. Thank you.